welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Badgers will put total leather to crank us up. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Some misdirection with the counter. Still running at the 40. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys. Just
looking to take a shot. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Going up top on first down. Quarterback adapted. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen.
Fires a ball, now it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins! That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look at that. Man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He looks that one in nicely. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to move the chains. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Badgers are on the move. He's looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The aerial assault continues. Takes a hit as he fires. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And then, Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this game.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. A design run for the quarterback.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
It's incomplete, and we'll change into the field now. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs...
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Wide open downfield. Running toward the tape. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. They get him a rush, and it pays off. Just sack at the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. They've been running it, but now the pass. Gets it out quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. Makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Working that left side now. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Terrapins racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit.
He's got it up to 30. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Badger.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Now he can return this.
The offense really needed some points to dig themselves out of this hole right before the half. What did they do? They turned it over. The worst thing they could do, now they've dug themselves an even bigger hole.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right...
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the can keep them from answering. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half,
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Badgers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range.
All kinds of running room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. They'll go to the ground. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They'll line up for a second down play. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And here comes the offense on second down. Off the RPO, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. And the Terrapins in the hurry up.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to make magic on the scramble. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. The Terrapins are flying down the field.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything.
Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Touchdown, Terrapins! And the punishment has been extended.
And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch. And he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Houston. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got some room to run, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. They thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go!
He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And the extra point is good. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The play action fake. And the quarterback is snowed under.
When it's a play action. He really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This is a 3rd and long. Thompson to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And the Terrapins want to move quickly. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long play.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Thompson wants to throw. He's going to take off. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse. And this lofts one high and deep. And his first pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here at the end of the game.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Fires it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He spins that thing down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the quarterback run up to and sacked at the 12. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Lofted to the sideline and it's picked off. After the interception, 0 showing on the clock, and that is how we'll end it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute.